I think I did it correctly this time before I started doing everything stupid. Played around with it a bit, so if anybody hops on, hopefully I don't have to be jumping around and missing chat. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a filler here until Yankee starts his bourbon and beer here what's it, 7 o'clock y'all time. Cows, first one in chat today. Excellent. You just won the internet. So you get the internet for the day. Who does that? I can't remember his name. He does that all the time. Everybody, first ones in chat, they get to run the internet. Don't break it today, Kels. Everybody else has been doing a good job. Everybody else has ever had the internet, they did a good job. So good to see you, Kels. Flappy flop. How are you doing? Good to see y'all. Don't know if you notice, but oh, I got a haircut. And Patrick, of course. I saw your thing. Patrick has gotten over his fear of the YouTube stream being live, man. He's already went like, dude, if you go live, can I come on again? I'm like, fuck yeah, man, you're awesome. Oh, jeez, God, Kels, you had it. You didn't even have it for a minute, and you broke it off. Well, somebody's gonna have to call the president of the internet now and let him know who it was. So if you're the first one in chat, you win the internet, and it was Kels, and she broke it already. 1 minute. You only had one job. One job, Kels. One job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There's a barbershop in town. Really cool people. Man, I even put like powder down my face a little bit so I didn't fucking shine. And they're a couple. Really, I think they're from Turkey or around that area. And they got the music. Maybe Afghanistan or something like that. Maybe they're Afghani. It's hard to tell. Man, those guys got some like really they keep themselves well groomed, and they got beautiful beards. They're just straight jawed out. They look so. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to these guys. If they look this good, they can make me look this good too. So, yeah, all right. Hey, it's Heather B. How's it going? Testing's in the house too. Awesome. Look at this. We've jumped up to 6 already, and we just started. Good to see you guys. Awesome. What I was trying to do, give me a minute, and I'll put the invite link to this in my Discord under 18 plus. Okay, Mobile, hurry back, man, hurry back. We got about an hour and 10, right around there, and then Yankee's going to be doing his bourbon and beer tonight, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I thought about coming on earlier, I really did, but then I've been kind of binge watching Game of Thrones. So, yeah, I got caught up in that. So, what do they have? Come on, look at see. Oh no, I just went and bought the subscription to Restreams. I've been using it enough. I could go ahead and pay for the one. But I'm trying to find some good. What should I got an atmosphere? I don't know. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm just going to choose one because all of them were. Yeah, I did devilish. Thanks for noticing. I did. I got that done, and then they trimmed my beard, and then they put like this oil around the edge of your beard. Edge of your beard. I gotta remember I'm reversed. And then they use the flip out straight razors, and then trim that up. They trim everything else with a nice clean, nice sharp razor. And then he did the back of my neck. He cleaned it up with the straight razor, but he didn't use an oil. So later on, when he went and he kind of sprayed the skin down with like an alcohol spray, I was like, "Oh, that burns!" Because he had just done like my whole back of my neck, and it was a bit irritated to begin with, and then he sprayed it with the alcohol, and oh man, I was like, "That hurts." Yeah, so that's why you guys, I got the camera kind of facing up, because if not, you get that, and that shines out pretty bright. So, what I wanted to do yesterday, what Yankee showed me, and this is why I couldn't do it, um, because I didn't have the paid version. I didn't have a subscription to Restream, so I can get rid of their watermark, and now I can put mine up there and stuff like that. I couldn't do that, so I just, of course, bought the basic for $200 for the year, and then done with it. But there was one in here with um, overlays. So, and then here with the design and then overlays. So I was trying to do overlays. I want you guys to take a look at this. We were in Europa Park. It's a really big amusement park over here, and it's all themed out. I think, where did we stay? We stayed in like the medieval castle kind of thing as a hotel, and we went over to Colonial America, and that thing was really cool. It was very true to detail, and we had food there and stuff, and you can go anywhere you want, right? We just didn't stay in that hotel, but we had some food there, and we went to their pool and everything, and they had this picture on the wall. I want you guys to tell me what's wrong with it. See if you can figure this out. I'm going to put the overlay up. All right. You might have to go full screen, but there's something wrong with this, and that's why I took the picture. So I want to see if you guys can figure it out. Token, what's up, Mr. Floppy? Good to see y'all. This is cool. Man, I'm up at 9 already. Yeah. Let me know if you found it. Let me know if you found the what's wrong with this. As you see, they're all presidents. Rico Suave. Yeah, it feels much better too, man. I don't look like I just crawled out from the damn woods. How you doing, Joey? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I can't seem to. There you go. Yep, Heather B's got it. That's what's wrong with it. That's why I was like, that's so funny. I have to take a picture of that and show people. Yep, Trump is missing. In between Obama and Biden, there's no Trump. It was hilarious. Let me go and remove that now. So you got it. Oh man, in there. So, well, thanks for the compliments, guys. I really appreciate it. My wife likes it too. So yeah. Thanks, Angie. Thank you. It's still shiny a bit. I'm still shiny, but yeah, they're really good barbers. When I go there, it was like $30 for the haircut and the beard trim and the whole works. They didn't shampoo and wash the hair, but they didn't. I just got out the shower anyway. So yeah, they're really good barbers. I went there once before and they hooked me up. It looked really good. So for $30 for a haircut and a beard and everything, that's not bad. All right, I gotta take it slow tonight. I know I should go get maybe I'll go get a bourbon. Yeah, I like how they did it. So thanks. And again, I miss Joey's stream. I get on there, I'm like, oh man, hopefully he's still on. And I jump on, it's like, streamed 2 hours ago. I'm like, God damn it. And I gotta wait the whole weekend. I should be on Monday because I'm at work Monday. So I usually have Joey, if I can, I'll have a tablet behind me. So I'm working this way, my tablet's behind me, and then I just put Joey on and I'll be listening. And sometimes I'll catch some things and spin around and type something really quick and then zip around. But I can only do that when my other boss isn't around. So he doesn't really get mad at me if I'm sitting there listening to streams, as long as I'm getting my work done. It's just, if some other people were doing it, I'd look at them and go, what are you doing on YouTube when you should be working? So it's just the thing that I have in my head. So daggum. Who says daggum? Who's this? Daggum. I'm trying to do it in the worst possible accent. Yeah. Oh, man. Thanks, Yankee. I know that's a compliment. So thank you. It feels much better, too, that it was starting to really it was bothering me. Long hair, long beard. So, oh, man. What time? It's, what is it? So it's like 6 o'clock almost over there, right? Yeah. 10 to 6. So, yeah, hopefully he's done working. New haircut, beard trim, everything, man. They did me good. So again, $30, can't go wrong. I just wanted to jump on a little bit. I'm gonna put, like I said, if you want to come on, I'm going to share this in my Discord so you can come on. Hold on, go here. Um, Copy, come on, copy. Get rid of it and go on here. So go to mine. It will be in the adult 18 plus, and there's a link to the restream if you want to hop on in. Boom, close that. Yeah, I was. I told them before, but now that you're here, Yankee, the reason I was looking around and I couldn't find out how to do pictures and stuff like that is because I couldn't add any because I'd never subscribed to this, so I just went and bought the subscription, whatever. And so now I can go into the designs and put in overlays. So like here's a picture. This is actually my town. At the end of the main road, it splits off and goes a little bit further. There's a couple churches there. My wife used to work at the end of the other roads by the churches, but they moved to the doctor's practice. But this is in the summertime. See if you can see this. So you see the two church spires in the background. That thing in the middle between the two spires is what they call a Maibaum or a May tree. And there's a big May festival and stuff in every town. And so there's this river used to run through the whole middle of the main road, and then they just undertunneled it and just left this part out for beautification. So, but yeah, that's my town in the summertime. You can see the old type style houses back there. That's actually a restaurant. So it's a really pretty town. If I go for a walk, I take the dog out down this way. That house that you see behind you, or to the left, kind of to the left, that's actually a small. It's got a small mill on it, which just turns, and then that's the river that feeds into the rest of it. So it's a really nice place to go walking when we take the dog out. Yeah, it's a really pretty town. It really is. Main Street and stuff, and then there's a lot of really good restaurants in the area. So it's a small town. It's a very small town compared to everything else. It's very rural, but I got two major towns to the north and south of me. So yeah, small little well, it's man-made, but it's a small little waterfall. Yeah. But it's one of those towns that everybody knows everybody, and Germans love to gossip. So, the old lady will be sitting out her window all day just watching who's going by, when they're coming, where they're going. Yeah, and then they just talk about it while they meet up each other. We meet each other over the cafe and just whacking away. So I'm not digging this music. Not digging it. Nature sounds? No. Classical. Just go with the chill hop again. That's what I normally go with. I got to make a playlist to that tomorrow. Yeah, I should do it. So make a playlist tomorrow. You don't say. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. I must have missed something. Or something. Yeah, I was overdoing the music, so I missed some. Yeah. Ask away, DA. What you got? Oh, to me, I hope. Or even to them, I don't know. Oh, that's good. It must be the haircut, though. Maybe. Did it sound so bad every stream I did before this one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it was off yesterday. No idea. I went back and I watched it, and I was like, yeah, that sounds different. So I have no idea what happened. Honestly, I have no idea. So in my country, they take 2-hour lunches. In my country? You mean Argentina or USA? No, they don't take 2-hour lunches here. It it really all depends. They do the German law is they Portugal. That's right. I knew that. I was making sure that you knew it. That's all. Um, um, they their typical lunch break is about an hour. My wife has one day where she has like a split shift, but then she's got 4 hours in between. But so no, they don't. It's typically an hour for a lunch over here. It is where I work also at the hotel. I mean, I worked at the bowling center. Every job I've ever had before that, working for the U.S. military, I only had a half hour lunch, and that's not enough time to do anything. You can't go somewhere to get something to eat, maybe do a quick errand or something during lunchtime, and then make it back to work in a half hour. I mean, some places take a half hour just to get you your damn food, and then you can't eat it. So, yeah. And then now I work at the hotel, and they give 1 hour lunches, so that's plenty of time to do whatever you got to do. You can take a half hour nap after you're done eating. So, yeah. But the Germans, no, and their typical work week is well, the Germans that work for me, they work under the German law, even though they work for the military, they work under the German law. And they get the hour lunch, but they also only are scheduled for 39 hours instead of 40. Their full time is minimum 38 and a half hours, which is really weird. Uh, But I just schedule them for 39, and they're all happy an extra half hour. But yeah. And they're still fighting to have more pay and less hours. So all these unions are going to bat for for their people, saying we want more money, less hours. I mean, everybody wants more money and less hours. What the fuck? That's like, if I could just not work and just get paid a bunch of money for not working, I'd do it. So, I mean, you got to work. No matter what you do, you got to do something to get money. Unless your mom and dad are rich. Yeah. See, but in Portugal, it's freaking hot. So, yeah, it's well, Spain does it too, don't they? They do a siesta, right? So, everything closes in the afternoon. It's just too freaking hot, and then open up later in the evening and stay open late. But yeah, like everything over here, almost everything over here on Sunday, except for like hospitality establishments, restaurants, stuff like that, is closed. You can't go shopping on a Sunday. They have special days. It's called Day of Open Doors, Tag der offene Tür, and then you can go shopping then. But yeah, we tried that. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So, oh, it gets cold in Portugal. Portugal is basically Spain, isn't it? I mean, it's just on the ocean. That's it. You got the best part of Spain, and yeah, and Spain has siestas. So, but yeah, so you can't go shopping on Sundays. You can go out to eat and you can get gas, stuff like that. But everything else is basically closed. They used to have it where a lot of the stores had to close. Like, I think it was they had to close by 10. I think it was. Yeah, they have paternity leave. Hmm. Sure they do. Are you thinking of coming on over, getting a job over here? Come on, I'll hire you. We pay pretty good. So Biden gave all government workers a minimum raise increase to $15. I was making $14.75, and I was at the top of my ladder. So you get a rank as you do. It's a civilian rank, but it's a rank. And I was an NA, which means non-appropriated funds. And then my step level was 5. You get 5 steps. You come in as a step 1, and then at 10 you're in the job. It takes 5 years, and then you finally get up to your last step 5 level. And it's just a little bit of a more increase in your pay. That's all it is. So, and you got to come over here, even if it's just a visit. You'd love it over here. And then when they raised it to $15 an hour, my pay went from. I took a new job over at the hotel, and now I'm the supervisor. I was just a regular old maintenance worker when I started, and then I applied for the supervisor job and got it, and now I'm doing pretty good. So So I don't mind throwing some money in some subscriptions. And once Yankee finally gets monetized, yeah, I could start doing some super chats on that one too. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, it doesn't hurt me like it used to. I was when you're rubbing pennies together. I have old statements of what I used to make back in like 95, 96, just when I got out the military. And I think I was working as a dishwasher. So I had to have a job or else I had to go home. You can only be here for 90 days and then you got to go back. So, and TLC is in the house. Nice. How's it going, TLC? Good to see you, buddy. As always. You can drive to Portugal from Germany, though. It'd take a while, but you can get there. It's not, you can get there within well, most people that drive down to like Spain, I had this one guy I worked with, his girlfriend at the time, I think now wife. Yep. 1 hour left. Again, if you wanted to jump on and hang out a little bit and show people your face, and links in my Discord. Watching teardowns of engines. Just living the dream, right? Okay. Yeah, that was actually what I did in the military. I was a mechanic. I took the ASVAB, which is the military thing. They didn't want to know how smart you are. And I did quite well. Not a pat on the back, but it wasn't that damn hard. And the recruiter asked me, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? I said, I want to be a mechanic. That's what I did as growing up as a kid. And I said what I wanted to do when I was in the military, work on the, I thought at that time they still had Jeeps, but they didn't, they were gone, but they still had the old Dodge pickups and stuff like that. So, and that's what I did. And he's like, you could be anything you want. You sure you want to be a mechanic? I told you that's what I want to be. Yeah. No thanks. Safety first. Well, yeah, absolutely. Safety first. This stream is OSHA certified. I'm going to show you no ducks were taped on the making of this stream. Did I ever work on two-stroke Detroits? No. Never worked on a two-stroke Detroit. I was straight up four-strokers. Two strokes, I did Briggs and Strattons. That's what I did. And that was in high school for, shop class. But yeah. And we had little 10 horsepower Briggs and Strattons on our little dirt bike that we'd built and all that kind of stuff. So, but no, it was all 6 cylinders, 8 cylinder. But then you get into the military and there was no tear downs. Third shop did that. I was just motor pool. So, we did the checks on the vehicles and then just did the regular repairs and stuff like that. But we never did major. If it was broken, we'd put it over to the third shop and they would do the big transmission switches and engine switches and stuff like that. We never really tore down an engine and fixed the engine. They were just turned in, and then we just get a new engine. But they worked on everything from the Hemmets, which is those big, but they got dually steering up front, and then the other 6 wheels in the back. We did deuce and a halves, 2.5 tons, 5.5 tons, 5 tons, Hummers, Cut V's, which was the Dodge pickup, stuff like that. That's what we worked on. Sometimes forklifts and generators, but that was somebody else. But yeah, 16 cylinders. Yeah, that's. Those are tanks, though. Those things are huge, man. We had one tank in our company. It was a recovery tank. I think it was off. It wasn't the M1. M1 was bigger. It might have been the M1. It was based off the M1. It did not have a turret on it, but it did have a big old triangle boom in the back. So if you got your deuce and a half of your 5 ton stuck, it would pull you out easily. Just drop the boom in the back, pull the winch down, and off you go. So. Yeah, we used to bring that out into the field a lot, so that when we did training for recovery and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you haven't been nobody's been in the military. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, Token is lurking, isn't he? Yep, like I said, there's the link's there. And if you're not in my Discord, shame on you. No, everybody here's in the Discord, I think so. But you probably wouldn't even know I was here. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to bourbon and beer here in about 55 minutes. So I'll be off in no longer than 45 minutes. So give a good 10 minutes for everybody to pop in over to Yankees and get ready for a crazy ride on that one. $16 cylinders of two-stroke. Wow. I didn't know they made 16-cylinder two-strokes. That's crazy. Everybody was here last night when Patrick jumped on, right? Isn't that a handsome dude? I never would have thunk. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't, deformed or something, but hey, he hopped on. That guy got a lustrous red beard. And I was able to change his name too. I hold the power. I loved it. That's nuts. I've honestly never even seen one of those TLC. I don't even know why they would make it two-stroke. It's kind of weird. 24. That's nuts. 24 cylinders, a two-stroke. Well, yeah, I guess you would need them all if it's only a two-stroke. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't get to see why Dana Ritchie was mad. I did ask. I did see that Patrick asked you in. I think it was not Yankees. Joey's Discord. If you were still mad, you feeling better, Dana? You're not mad anymore, right? I hope. Hopefully this makes your day a little bit better. Getting in here and being able to chat with these great people. I'm hoping you're not mad anymore. I'm gonna move this up just a tad. Come on. There we go. Maybe she is. She's not answering. Did I? No. Okay, there it goes. Shit, that was close. I'm gonna have to make a playlist. When I watch Yankee, I'm gonna make a playlist. So I finally got something to play in the background. I like what Yankee did too. That he made like a video. And then had his logo in it, which was cool. And then on the top, the who it's by, the artist, and then after that, it would show the name of the song. It was very smart of you. That was a good idea. You just drop it down in your bottom box there because there is a video design, right? You drop video clips. You can put video clips in there. Yeah. I'm gonna do something, guys. I'm just gonna mess around. I want to see if this works. That's my background. I don't want that. It would be an overlay also, right, Jason? If we were to do that, I mean, Yankee, it would probably go into the overlay and then drop down into a box. Or no, wait, logo? Maybe logo. No, because he put it in another box. He put it like right into his other box. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. It's just out of curiosity. So. You can DM me a whole video of 1-cylinder to 24. They make decent power, really? Okay. Yeah, I would imagine it'd be a very torquey motor. It'd be in two-stroke, yeah. You're getting a lot of bangs out of it. Instead of 1 every 4, you're getting 1 every 2. So, yeah. It's just Dana, it's been one of those days, hasn't it? Dana's phone wasn't working, the truck wouldn't freaking start, the wood burner was giving her trouble, and then you get 2 things and you're already frustrated, right? And then you don't need anything else, and then one thing more pops up, and you're just like, God, damn it, man! What the hell is going on today, Gary? How loud? I can't do Irish. I can't do Irish accents. I don't know why. Like I said, I told you before, I know an Irish guy, and I try and base it off of him. So yeah, that's the thing. All that horsepower, but doesn't have the RPMs. Yeah, it's a two-stroke. So it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well, now you know. I didn't see a response either, Patrick, but that was nice of you for asking. I guess. Yeah, I know you would be, Dana, because I would be too. I can see myself in that situation right now, going, "Fucking phone," and then you're already mad, and then the truck doesn't start, and then you just think, "What next?" And then, of course, something does come up. So, uh, TLC says, that makes you feel better. The battery of my truck is dead right now, and she hasn't been started in like 2 months. Well, yeah, maybe that's why the battery's dead. Should start her up every once in a while, just to get her juices flowing. Kick on the AC, that kind of stuff. If it has AC, get the oil running. The transmission juices spread out so it doesn't go stagnant. Is your best bet. I don't know if it made her feel better, but there's a German saying for that. When we share our pain, it helps. It spreads it out. So geteilt Leid. I've never learned to speak. Never learned to ask what's next. That's a challenge. Oh man. Yeah. For me, it's just one thing happens. All right, kind of sucks. Move on, and then something stupid happens again, and you're just like, "Oh my god!" Something now. It comes in threes, doesn't it? Always, it just comes in threes. That's why I'm like, "What next? Now, what's going to happen?" I try not to be a pessimist, but my mom kind of raised me that way. She'd always say, "Don't expect the worst and hope for the best. And if the worst happens, at least you won't be disappointed." So, do you not have an alternator, TLC? Well, he didn't start it. That was the thing, Patrick. He never started the dang thing. It sat there for 2 months. And I don't care what weather you have. It's eventually going to lose some power. It's still connected. So, I mean, it just might even be some kind of a power drain somewhere. So something might be going on where there's a power drain, and that's why it died too. And if you drive it all the time, your alternator or your generator, depending on what car you get, is going to charge it up, and you'll never know. And then you let it sit for a while, and then you got a power drain. It's just going to go out eventually. So, I mean, that could be a thing too. So, see, it's a good way to look at things, Heather, because she looks at things the way I do too. So, Gary, it's only an hour earlier over there from me. So it's 11:15 in Ireland right now at night. So 23:11, because I got 12:15. Well, I'm already in tomorrow, guys. So my calendar down here says I'm on the 27th of January already. I'm in the future. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I went and got a haircut and a beard cut, and so yeah, my hair. I could do this in the summertime. I like to have it short, but then when it's sunny outside, I have to have a hat on, or else I get sunburn on the top of my head. So, and I used to have such thick hair, it would grow out crazy fast. And my mom was a hairdresser, and she where'd she go to? That wasn't Vidal Sassoon. I can't remember. Let me see. I did want to pull one up. If you can see, I don't know. I wish my mom would have taken better pictures. I had to screenshot these things from my phone to be able to download them. Okay, so just so you know, you're gonna have to go like this to look at it. Okay, but My mom took pictures of pictures, like actual pictures that nobody has anymore. Took a picture of it and sent it to me. And this is me with my girlfriend Nikki at the time. See how long that hair is. And then that's me before course graduation. See, long hair. Then me before prom, again, long ass hair. Yes, it's a goofy ass suit, but it was in 1989. So, but now look, it's gone. So just because you have hair now doesn't mean it won't be there. It's not going to be there later. Joey got some good hair, but you got the good genes, I guess. Sorry, I had to catch up. Patrick Flynn, I need to have an alternator. Check the charge though. Yeah. Oh, the future, great. What you got on tonight's Mega Million numbers? All right. Well, did you played the Mega Millions, Jade? If you did. You know what's always good to keep in the car there, TLC, is a portable jump start. I got one it's got an air pump in it, so you can, for your tires. It's got a cigarette lighter jack, so if you need something from your car, had that kind of a power supply. It's got a regular plug-in, so if you need to power something up, it's got USBs on there, so you can do that. And of course, it's got jumper cable, so you can jump your car. And that thing has come in handy many, many times, and not just for myself. We were stuck in a traffic jam. They closed down the Autobahn because it was a major accident, and two people that were in my area had needed jumps. And so the one guy just walked up. I guess he was walking down car to car and said, "You got jumper cables? You got jumper cables? You got jumper?" He came to me. I was like, "Hell yeah, here you go." Go over there and hook her up. Hooked her up, started her up, put it back in the car, and not 2 minutes later, I guess he'd seen the guy that came over second. He'd seen that I had jumpers. He's like, "Oh, you got jumpers?" "Yeah, I do." All right, so we went and jumped his car too. So I was able to help two people, get their car started just because of that, and just keep it in the back of the car, charge it once a month or something like that, and you're good. The thing is awesome. I got twice the hair of a friend. Well, hopefully it's not from MPB. This is because it's MPB. But I knew some guys in the military that were like this too. One of them was like, because you got to wear your Kevlar helmets, and then there's a strap up underneath of it. It goes around, so the strap is on your head, so the helmet isn't sitting on your head. And then there is a pad that goes in there, so the straps aren't dead on your head also, so it makes it a little more comfortable wearing. And but you're moving your head, the helmet doesn't stay totally tight, so move around, it just rubs the hair away after a while. Like most guys, if we wear t-shirts, we don't really have hair here. It doesn't really start until maybe here, because we wear t-shirts and stuff, and it just rubs the hair off. So it's the same thing with the helmet. So they always blamed it on that, and I said, no, you got male pattern baldness. It's not because of that. Yeah, Jade, what's funny, it doesn't come from the father. Baldness is inherited from the mother. It is in the female side of the family gene and not the men's. But if you do inherit the hair, yeah. Hey, Tracy, how's it going? Good to see you. How you been? Glad you popped on in. Aw, devilish. Heartthrob, I was. At that time, I was, but not no more. Actually, a long time later, when I was in Facebook, when it was just starting out, just starting to get popular, I jumped on Facebook and hooked up with some old people back in high school and stuff like that. And like I said, I was talking to one of them. She's like, somebody had texted me or written me a DM or something like that, and like, "Hey, remember me?" And I was like, I didn't write back. I had to ask the other one. I was like, "Who is this?" Like, "Hey, you remember you dated her?" I was like, "I know." I don't remember that person. So, and then it was, what did she tell that back in high school, I guess around 11th and 12th grade is where it was all really at. 10th grade, nah, but um, that they'd written in the women's bathroom. They're like something about me and my phone number. It was, so I can't remember exactly, but it was like they had my name in there with the phone number. So I was wondering why I was getting calls from people I didn't know, asking if I wanted to come over. Gee, getting all the highs. Yeah, me too. Actually, now I kind of remember now why, but I wasn't really questioning it that much. I didn't care. Like I said, I dated one girl. While she was grounded. She lived out in Ocean Acres, and I would hitchhike from Beach Haven to OA and then back again, and just to go and see her. And I'd sneak in her house, and then when she finally was off, she broke up with me and went out with her old boyfriend, and I went out with her sister. She was okay, fine with me. So. Susie, bud, you going on tonight too, Susie? Right? You're gonna be on there with Yankee, I hope. Yeah, dude. Jade, I really didn't date that many women. There wasn't a lot. Maybe 80 or 90 in Ocean Acres. I don't remember how many in Beach Haven. Beach Haven, it was like probably, I don't know, 40 or so. There wasn't that many people in Beach Haven at the time. Wasn't many in Holgate. It was only maybe 10 or 12. Holgate's dead, at least especially back in the 80s. But Ocean Acres. So on the island total, I think might have been 110, 120, right around there. So it wasn't really that many. All right. It's a win for Dana. Awesome. Well, that's one thing that's going right for you now too. So, and probably one of the most important ones. Wood burner, whatever. Phone, okay, we can live without that, but you need the dang truck. That is awesome. So somebody come in, hopefully jumped you. Yeah, I didn't have any morals back then, Jade. Never heard of a while you're grounded boyfriend. Yeah, she was grounded. And like I said, the days that she was not grounded anymore, she's like, okay, I'm not grounded. We're breaking up. Okay. And literally the same day, I started dating her sister. So, and she was addicted to Peachtree schnapps, and I was not. Just tired. Well, hopefully you're doing okay later on. I'd like to see you on the stream. That'd be cool. You're always fun to watch. I mean, Yankee's handsome, but you're beautiful, and I'd rather look at you than him. Okay. Yeah, I'll be on. Like I said, I got Saturdays off, so I usually can sit up for a little while. You fell asleep listening to your favorite duck or hearing your. Do I put people to sleep? I don't have that kind of an ASMR voice. Yankee does. He could do it pretty well. And then I just. Well, this is why I keep this in case. Just in the rare moments that DA does do a ASMR. Just hope when she does it, the teacher doesn't ask me to come up to the chalkboard. You traveled back to home? Really, Flavie? Where were you not? Yeah, things are looking up for Dana. That's awesome. I'm sorry, Flavio. I'm not sure what you meant. You traveled back home, like from work. I traveled back to home. I'm sorry, Flappy. I'm not sure. Where were you before that? Okay, you're a little lost. So sorry about that. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now I understand. Wonderful. Yep. You're right. I completely forgot. I remember when Token said something about the internet being, pretty crappy in the hotel that you were in. I was like, oh, okay. And then because you don't get that much up and downstream speeds in the hotel. Yeah. So sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. So you were gone for the week, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, in a hotel, you're only going to get 10 megabytes per second a download speed and very very slow upload speed. So and then download streams is fine because you can watch YouTube or whatever with the download speed, but uploading you can't. It's going to be impossible to try and get on the stream, and that's why you were having those problems. Yeah. Yeah, I just said that, Token. I just said that. I wasn't paying attention that she just got back from her vacation. That she was just like, I just got back home. I just back to home, and I from like work. What I just there was no context to it before that. That's why she wasn't like I had a great vacation. Now I'm back home or something like that. I would have been like, yep, okay, I understand. I remember that, but there was just no context. And when she said she was on vacation, I was like, yep, okay, that's why the hotel thing came up when me and you were talking. Token. So yeah, I it took me a second. You guys should know me by now. I'm not the smartest damn person. Yeah. Oh well, thank you. I'm glad you do, but good looks does not excuse stupidity. How'd Ron White put it? If your boobs start to hang down, you can go to a doctor and he'll put them right back up there again and put the nipples right where you want them. If your eyesight goes bad, you can get laser surgery on them and see 2020. Let me tell you, folks, you can't fix stupid. So I love Ron White. That's funny. And that's how it is. You can be good looking, but you can't fix stupid. Ron White, yeah. I think the what was it, the blue collar comedy tour? That was awesome. I've watched that several times over. It's funny every time I watch it. And just the four of them together is hilarious, especially at the end when they're all sitting around. There's a Ron White, Larry the Cable Guy, the dude that does Here's Your Sign. He's pretty good too. Yeah. Oh, and then the one that started, and of course, can't remember his name either. I'm drawing a blank, but I like the blue collar comedy tour is really funny. Slightly unprofessional. I don't. It's probably got a lot of the same jokes that he had in the blue collar comedy tour. Because when I went back and I did YouTubes on Ron White, he did his tater. How you got me? I'm the tater. And yeah, I bet you we beat the paramedics by 30 minutes. If we lose an engine, how far are we going to go? All the way to the point. Scene of the crash. I bet you we beat the paramedics there by 30 minutes. Yeah. It was hilarious. But if you go back and you watch some of his older stuff when he was younger, of course, and he was doing, clubs and laugh factories and whatever they were. He rehashed some of his old material, the stuff that works. That's what you want to bring out on the big stage, right? If you're going to be on something that big, you're going to use material works. And but he's got some other stuff in there, but a lot of it's rehashed. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Who remembers Andrew Dice Clay when he came out? You want to go back and see, things blow up like that. You get these big comics, right? So it was, of course, Eddie Murphy and Raw, right? That was huge when that came out. And then it was Andrew Dice Clay. I don't remember the name of the album that it came. It was actually an album or tape. But yeah, I can't do his jokes here because this would never be allowed on YouTube. Well, maybe you can. I mean, you can say fucking shit and everything else. People cuss all the time on these things. And as long as it's not under children. Yeah, that's the one. Hickory dickory dock. Yep. This chick was sucking my cock. Yeah, the clock struck 2. I blew my goo and dumped her next block. Just Classic. And the funny thing is, back then, everybody was quoting his jokes. Everybody, man, in school, everywhere you were at, we were just quoting his jokes. Yep, he was good. And after that, you really never heard from him again. He was in a couple B movies and stuff like that. He had some spotlight stuff. He had something slightly newer. I can't remember how long ago it is, and it's all right. It's okay. But it was always that we'd have a cigarette and just the over cool kind of Italian guy, and it fit at the time. And now I watch him and he's still doing it. I'm like, not funny anymore, dude. Get along with the time. Oh, we got 30 minutes. I just got a notification. 30 minutes till Living Yankee Freeze, bourbon and beer. I got to find out how to get those put on my damn stream automatically too. He needed the money. I forgot that one. Yeah, it's just a great one-liner too, isn't it? Little boy blue, he needed the money. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, he's like I said, back in the day, man, it was everywhere. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh no, Jack and Jill went up the hill. It was, I can't remember how that one went anymore, but I do remember that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch him later on just to get back to them because those are funny. Mary. Nah, I'm gonna stop. I might not make it on the YouTube. Hi, Susie. Well, I had your kind of pizza tonight for dinner. Really? A hot one? I'll eat any pizza. Here's a pizza question. It's debated in my family. That's why I wondered how it's debated here. Should there be pineapple on a pizza? Each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. That whore. That's how it goes. Yeah. Thank you. Jack and Jill went up the hill, each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. That whore. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. It was killing me. I was gonna have to look it up. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. Okay, with ham and barbecue. So that's a Hawaiian, right? And then, but like, would you mix it with other stuff? Like I want with pepperoni and mushrooms and pineapple. That was just weird. So I like pineapple. My kids will eat pineapple, but only if it's like cold or fresh or something like that. They won't eat it hot. They don't not like it cooked. So I like pineapple too. That's why the kids are like, no, if you're gonna get it, don't put freaking pineapple on our part of the pizza. Like I said, I worked at the Bone Center in the kitchen, man. We made, I made thousands of pizzas over there, thousands and thousands of pizzas, and pineapple goes with just about everything. I like pineapple, so you give it a whirl. Okay, try it. I like it. The most popular combination, of course, is with ham, and I just call it Hawaiian and be done with it. You can also do that on toast, which is actually quite good too. My wife, every once in a while, she'll make Hawaiian toast, and you just put a piece of damn bread in the toaster, toast it, and then you put a piece of ham on it, pineapple slice, and some cheese. You throw them in the oven for 2-3 minutes, and off you go. You're done. Just melts the cheese on the top. It was really good. Floppy, no, you don't no on the pineapple. No, it's okay. It's not everybody's thing. That's why it's a conflict in my family. So not anymore. My kids have moved out. This was my daughter's room, so we turned it into a guest room, and it didn't look like this. So that's brand new from IKEA. That bed we got offline from eBay or some shit like that. So repainted it and everything. So when my mom comes over in June, she's She's got her. Well, my sister will be in this one. My mom will be in the other one. Oh, just a bunch of highs and yeses and no's and yeses. Can you guys? Shit. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Sorry, guys. And while I'm out, I'm gonna grab a new one. Sorry. The fuck. Quite inconvenient. Sorry about that. Fucking idiots. Excuse me. Polo. Yeah, I had a frog in my throat. Need something to drink. Hold on. I know I can mute this somehow. All right, that's better. Sorry about that. Yeah, there was just people yelling out, like next to the house. It wasn't on the road out here. Next to the house, they're fucking having some party. I guess they got in some argument or some shit. I don't know. Fucking idiots. All right, well, while I'm out there telling them to shut the fuck up, I might as well grab a beer. Oh, of course I am. Didn't want a crud in your throat. And crud is German for frog, if you guys didn't know. I got a crud in my throat. I'm using that, Jade. I'm using it. That's funny. Jade is always throwing out some German words in here. I can't remember if I asked this. If I did, then I apologize. Can you like speak German, or do you just have like some words, or do you look them up? I can't remember what you say. If I asked this before, I can't remember. So just like I'm always seeing German words thrown in here. It's funny. Kröte. You see the two little dots over the O? It changes the. If it didn't, it would be Krota and Kro, because they roll their R's right. Their R's. So you'd say Kröte because of the O's. If not, it'd be Krote. But Kröte is a frog. So, but it rhymes with throat. So, and Kröte in the throat. The best way to learn is to use it. That's how I learned. I never took a lick of damn school. And I think I said this before, and I'll say it again. If you're going to learn German, it's great to learn it formally and online and stuff, so you get the articles correctly. So the der, the die, and das, right? Because you got the like almost every other language that's European. English doesn't have it. We just have the. But for the masculine, the feminine, and the neutral, I just use de because I've never learned what it is. I don't know if a table is a masculine, feminine, or neutral. I don't know what anything is. So I circumvent that just by using a little bit of slang and say de. So instead of de out and das, I just go de. So if you're not sure, just use that. Germans understand because that's what they say. Most of those don't know the goddamn articles either. They just learned it by growing up, over here in some school. But nobody remembers all of that stuff. A shield frog is a turtle. That is absolutely correct. Yep. So, literally translated, a turtle is called a shield frog. Yeah, if you're not sure, just say de Tisch, de Boden, so it's the table, the floor, the Stuhl, the Licht, the Hut, the Bier. Yeah, just use that. I do, and everybody understands me. They actually look at me and go, "Are you German?" Nope, not German. Just been here for over 30 years. And when you listen to them, when I was in the military and I was in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, during my basic and AIT. A lot of them down there have a Southern accent, and when I called up my sister, I was only there for maybe 3-4 weeks or so, 3 weeks to a month. And I called up my sister and I started talking like this, and I'm like, "Hey sis, how you doing? I'm loving it down here." And she's like, "What the fuck? You're not Southern? What are you talking with this Southern accent for?" And it shook me out, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why. It just hit me. Just listen to all these people. You just kind of talk the way that they do. That's how it happened in German. I just started talking like they do, and it works." So, but I do love the on women, a Southern accent like that, a good old Southern Belle accent. Oh, was Sarge with you there? Who, me? We did have somebody in our company. His last name was Sargent. So. Hey Patrick, thanks for hopping on, man. I sent the thing out in the link. I was hoping you wanted to jump on. I mean, even if it was just you and me, man, we could have had a good time. I know he said if somebody else jumps on, that's why I was trying to encourage people to jump in and see what would happen, and hopefully get Patrick in here. So that would have been cool. Maybe tomorrow, Patrick. Maybe tomorrow. See what happens. Maybe you jump on. I'd like if you did. But you have a great night, Patrick. Again, thanks for stopping on in. Yeah, so this guy, his last name was Sargent, so he was Private Sergeant, and then of course if you stayed in long enough and made the rank of sergeant, then you'd be Sergeant, or you just could say Sergeant. So we normally didn't say Sergeant this and this, whatever the last name was. If we were talking directly to them, we would just say Sergeant. If we were referring to them, then we would use their names, because nobody knows who the hell. There's millions of sergeants, nobody's gonna know who you're talking about. But yeah. Oh man, we are 16 minutes away from bourbon and beer, and you all better be there. I was out I might have told this one already. Sergeant from Sergeant. Is there really? There's a Sergeant, Texas? Why wouldn't there be? I mean, the biggest U.S. base is there. You know, I mean, what the hell? And we were. I think I've already told it, but I'll tell it again. We were sitting outside in the beer garden. I wanted to use my new. Hey, Dana. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping on in and saying hi to us all. I'm glad you came in. Will you be making it over to Bourbon? Over to Yankee Stream tonight? I hope so. Do a little bit of chatting with you guys. I know DA is going to be there. We all know Yankee's going to be there for sure. Hopefully she will be. That'd be kind of cool. I like Dana. She's fun. Yeah, we knew it. All right. Well, then we'll see you over there, Dana. Take care. We'll see you soon. And so anyway, we're all sitting outside in this beer garden, and I wanted to use my new word of the day that I learned in German, but I didn't do the two little dots, like Kröte. It's got the little two dots over it. You got to change it. The sound you got to say it sounds like you're doing it, like you got a cold. And the word was schwul. That's how I said it. And the actual word that I wanted to say was schwül. It's weird, right? You see how the mouth moves. So schwul and schwül, and which means humid. It means humid outside, right? And it was summertime. We were in the beer garden, and I said, "Mann, ist das schwul heute?" What I wanted to say and what I said were two different things, I guess. And I said it kind of loud because it was, there's a lot of people out there. It's chatting, and they all just kind of looked at me and just like, "What the hell did you just say?" And started laughing. I looked at my wife. I was like, "Why are they laughing?" And she's like, "Do you know what you just said?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Man, it is so faggot today." I was like, "What?" Yeah. Hey, Dewana. I know I did. I got cleaned up, looking snazzier, right? Thank you. Yeah, I had to get rid of the old Bear Grylls look there. It was going pretty bad. No, what's not Bear Grylls? Almost on the tip of my tongue. It was an old 70s show where he had a bear. Like his best friend was like a big brown bear, and he had just burly guy, somebody remembers that one. Please let me know. It's not bear. It's Mountain. Not Rocky Mountain. Oh man. I can't remember. But yeah. So I learned the difference between the umlauts. They only have it over the A, the E, the A, the O, and the U. The A and the E don't get them. Oh no, the A does. Yeah, the A. Yeah, what I said. Done that. Yeah. He kind of looked like Grizzly Adams. Thank you, Dewana. Thank you. At Living Too. Yep. I just looked down. I was looking up here for a second. That's it. Grizzly Adams at Living. And yep. He kind of looked like that Kenny Rogers, and I love Kenny Rogers. I really do. He's awesome. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Yeah, that's correct. Ian, I don't. All the others do. And even the Y is sometimes pronounced like a U with the two little dots over it. They call an umlaut. So, yeah. And again, that's it. I didn't want to look it up, but yeah. Oh, who doesn't like it? All right. If you don't like Kenny Rogers, that's fine. I don't care. But if you do, yeah. Dad had a Kenny Rogers 8-track in that 67 Galaxy 500 he had. That's cool. Yeah, my dad had an 8-track, and it was in his El Camino. Yeah, an 8-track in his El Camino. I don't think he had Kenny Rogers. I do remember him having Fleetwood Mac. That was in there. I think it might have been the Rumors. So, somebody's throwing stuff in the Discord. So, some waves from DJ. So, I'm sure some of you guys in here remember 8-track. Some of you guys gotta remember that. Yeah, Paulie, it's a classic song. Know when to run. Yeah. He did him and Dolly Parton did a couple songs together that were pretty good. What Oceans? Yeah. My memory is failing me more than normal today. Just skipping to that. Sorry. All right, we're gonna type out the whole dang song lyrics here in a second. Maybe we can get Yankee to read mean tweets. It's kind of like he did it, like and just Islands in the Stream. Yep, that's the one. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Thank you very much. Hope I don't get copyrighted. You can't. I've actually like all these people freaking out about like having copyrighted music in their YouTube stuff, and I don't understand. I was watching this one YouTube where she goes over these older songs that you understood as a kid completely different than now. If you were listening to them, go, oh man, is that what they were? It's completely like sexual. What was the last one I just watched? Jack and Diane. Let me dribble off those Bobby Brook jeans and do what I can. I mean, like, god damn. I do what I please is what it is. And she's like, oh shit. Now Yankee would have to sing the chat. Well, yeah. Like I said, there was one stream I like that. She's just as an avatar from she's got this whole layover. So when she moves, it moves, and it just looks like some hentai avatar thingy, and she just sits there with a ukulele and sings what people put in the chat. That's all she does. That's it. She'll laugh and she might comment on one or two of them or something like that, and then she'll go right back to singing the chat. And it's quite funny because then people get into it and then they'll try and type things in there that she can make rhyme and stuff like that. So you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. And the crops in the field, yeah, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. It is. It's not anime. It's kind of anime, but way more hentai than it is anime. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jade. I sing a lot worse in real time. I have a bad microphone, or a good microphone, or however you want to actually see it. It could be good, it could be bad. Discount. He comes in where everybody's talking about hentai. It does look hentai. That's why I said it. It's just, I don't know. I said the two because I'm really not sure. I mean, I know what hentai is, but I've never had the pleasure of watching it. Let's put it that way. Never really into that shit. Nope, the F out of here. Oh man. Oh, everybody does. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's a good song. I do like Lady too. That is a good song. He's got a lot of them, but Lady's pretty good too. It's kind of mellow, kind of chill, very heartwarming song. See, and now everybody's jumping on that. What hentai? What hentai? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this the last minute of the stream. We got 5 until they go on. I want to make sure I can go and get myself prepared. I want to go get another beer, have a quick smoke, go tell my neighbors to keep it the hell down, give my wife a goodnight kiss, and then, hey, you talk about Henday. I'll see you over at the Bourbon and Beer. Poof. See you over there, Discount. Catch you in a minute, man. So, all right, everybody. I'm going to start wrapping this up here. Once it hits 12:55 on my time, 5 to 1 in the morning, I'm going to jump off. And I want to thank everybody now for coming. I got to remember how to end this now. I know there's one there and then there's one there. I got to click. So don't forget, we're doing a raid over on Bourbon and Beer. So everybody that's here should be over at Bourbon and Beer here shortly. I know you know the link. I've seen you all there before. So God bless. Thank you very much for coming on in. We hit 14 at one time. I think I seen 12 now. So that's really cool. I really appreciate you guys coming in and having a good time with me. I really like it when you guys jump in the Discord, find the link, and then hop on stream with me. I just find having people on the stream is a little more engaging for me, at least, and some of the viewers too. So they get to see, like, nobody knew what Patrick looked like until last night. So I mean, that was awesome that he showed up. So love you too, Floppy. Yep, Token. See you there in a little bit. Heather's going to be there. Jade's going to be there. Discounts already there, probably. I know Dewana's going to be there. So DA should be there. So again, I don't know who's in here. It doesn't show me, but I think Tracy's probably still in here. And I think no. Paulie, did Paulie leave? No, I don't think he did. So Paulie's probably still in here too. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. But if you want to say a quick good night, then I'm a minute over. So I'm calling good night. See you all over at Bourbon and Beer. Thanks again, guys. Love you.